The Royal Academy launching UGC NET exam preparation December 2022. Unit 1, Part 1. In Unit 1, you can see all these points. In that, the first point of this teaching aptitude we are going to see in this video. That is teaching concept, objectives, levels of teaching, memory understanding and reflective, characteristics and basic requirements. So in this first point, we are going to see the concept of teaching. There are two concepts. One is traditional concept and the next one is modern concept. What do you mean by traditional concept? Teaching is the act of imparting instructions to the learners in the classroom situation. While imparting knowledge, teachers should keep in mind the child as well as the orderly presentation of subject matter. Second one is modern concept. Teaching is to cause the people to learn and acquire the desired knowledge, skills and also desirable ways of living in the society. It is a process in which the learner, teacher, curriculum and other variables are organized in a systematic and psychological way to attain some predetermined goals. Now we see here some expert views about concept of teaching. First one, Ribbon's view. Teaching is a relationship which keeps a child to develop all his powers. Burton's view. Teaching is the stimulation, guidance, direction and encouragement of learning. Third one, Smith's view. In words of Smith, teaching is a system of action intended to produce learning. Now see, what is education? In literary sense, education owes its origin to the two Latin words educare and educere. What do you mean by educare? Educare means to nourish, to bring up or to raise. This means when we talk of educating a child, we mean to bring him up or nourish him according to certain aims or ends in view. Educere means to bring forth, to lead out, to draw out what is present in the child. Accordingly, education implies drawing out or leading out what is there inside the child. So now we are going to see the different level of teaching. First one, memory level of teaching. Second one, understanding level of teaching. Third one, reflective level of teaching. This point is very, very important in UGC NET. First one, memory level, understanding level and reflecting level. Now let us see one by one what it is. The hereditary theory of appreciation supports that the young children's mind is ready for perceiving themselves and the world around them. The mind is ready for a great mass of factual information, including concepts, elements, structures, models, and theories. They can acquire and retain information about a large number of things, objects, and materials through memorization. This is by hereditary. Now, what is memory? So now we see the memory. First one is immediate memory. Immediate memory in the sense when a recall is immediate from the brain. Permanent memory. The recalling of material for a longer time. The memory will be for a longer time in the brain. Personal memory. While recalling the experience, we remember our personal experience. Impersonal memory. Recalling from books and companion. Active memory. Make effort to recall past experiences, recalling answers in exams. Passive memory. Recall experience without any effort. Mechanical memory or physical memory. This means body becoming habitual of doing any task repeatedly. Rote memory. Rote memory in the sense without understanding we keep that in the brain. That's called rote memory. Logical memory. To learn something by using intellect and its recalling when needed. See, memory level of teaching. Emphasis on presentation of fact and information, and it's all about gramming. Just be put in the brain. Knowledge or information is gained by the learner through memorization. It is the initial stage of teaching and induces the habit of rote learning of facts and subject matters. This is what the small kids they do. What they learn or what they study from their book, they keep it in their brain without understanding. That is called memory level of teaching. It provides students with the ability to retain and reproduce learned subject. It covers only the knowledge-based objectives of Bloom's taxonomy. At this level, the student learns to identify, recall, and remembers the subjects, objects, events, ideas, and retain them in memory. The teacher plays a very dominating and authoritarian role while instructing. The evaluation system mainly includes oral, written, and essay type examination, as well as organized and simple so that it can be acquired through rote learning. The role of the teacher is prominent and that of the student is secondary. Memory level of teaching does not improve intelligence and increase students' capacity, but this is required for other types of teaching levels. Second one is understanding level of teaching. Now let us see what is this. Memory level of teaching is the prerequisite for the understanding level of teaching. Talks about the generalization of principles, theory, and other key important facts. Here the students understand and learn. That's what called as understanding level of teaching. This helps to build the thinking level of students to make use of their acquired knowledge based on previously known fact and subjects. The teacher explains the students the relationship between principles and facts and teaches them how these principles can be applied. It focuses on mastery of the subject. It provides more and more opportunity for the students to develop skills of memory plus insight. The evaluation system of this level is mainly objective type, questions, and essays. The student and teacher both play an active role in the understanding level of teaching. Whereas in the memory level of teaching, only the teacher. But here, the teacher and the student both play an active role. Here, the Morrison has divided the understanding level of teaching into 5 steps: exploration, presentation, assimilation, organization, recitation. Now see, testing previous knowledge and analyzing the content. Presentation, content is presented. Diagnosis and recapitulation till the students understand. Assimilation is generalization, individual activities working in laboratory and library, and the test of content. Organization. Pupils are provided with the occasions for presentation. Recitation. People presents the content orally. Reflective level of teaching. Reflecting on something means giving careful thought to something over some time. It also means thinking deeply about something. It talks about both understanding level and memory level. Teaching and its problem centered. Its main objective to develop problem solving, critical and constructive dependent original thinking. At this level, the emphasis laid on identifying the problem, defining it, and finding a solution to it. The students' original thinking and creative abilities develop at this level. A student is core, active, and primary, while the teacher becomes secondary and passive in this. In the reflective level of thinking, that is, in short, it is called as RLT, reflective level of thinking. Hunt is the main proponent. It includes ULT and MLT. It is problem-centered teaching. The students are assumed to adopt some sort of research approach to solve the problem. The classroom environment is to be sufficiently open and dependent. Hunt developed the reflective model of teaching, which goes through the various steps, including creating a problematic situation, formulate and verify the hypothesis data analysis, and testing the hypothesis around the problem. Essay type of test is used to evaluate the learning process. The teaching at this level is not teacher centered or subject centered, it is learner centered. I hope you could have understand these three levels of teaching. And this is Royal Academy. The phone number is given here. So the students, those who are preparing for the UGC NET exam, can contact this number and download this app, and you can enjoy this course. Thank you.